Oh ho! Select the level.
African mines.
Alright then. We are going to the African mines.
Yep. All the way to Africa.
Our next stop's Africa,
And the center of the... How did... Wait, what?
The treasure is supposed to be at the center of the planet. Yeah, the giant diamond of the inner Earth.
That...
Yeah.
Distances.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I've just been in a geology course, and there's no way that this guy manages to travel
To the center of the Earth.
Yeah, 5,000 miles to the center of the Earth.
Nope, no chance, because this level is actually not the longest.
No, not by any stretch of the imagination. He doesn't even go down like 100 feet.
Nope.
So long as you didn't use any of my
I
diamonds
cannot
to do the
imagine.
job.
I mean, unless they're already like 50 miles under.
Cheese it!
What's all this hullabaloo? Your lunch break isn't for 2 hours yet.
We heard voices down there, Mr.
The
McDuck.
voices.
Strange
Oh no, the
Ghostly
voices.
voices, man.
Nonsense.
I mean, there were like 70 of those people. Have they never heard of echoes?
Like, literally, he just finished visiting a haunted place.
If you want anything done, you've got to
Yeah,
do it yourself.
and I'm
believe
pretty
me,
sure
if I hear voices
I'm
doing
pretty
this,
sure
I'll give them a good
that
talking
just
to.
then,
I used to hear
just then at that
I'm
moment,
going to get to the
they
bottom of this.
they were talking,
Yep.
which implies some sort of vibration in the air, which some people might call a voice.
Yeah, well, like, they were like, oh, your mind's haunted, and he's like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, the mine's haunted, but I'm an old duck.
To be
who's,
fair, even if he, like, openly stated, yeah, I've seen some supernatural stuff in my day, like, Scrooge would never, like, give a crap about what some ghost said.
Well, he's also 125 years old at this
I think
point,
he's like 150, actually.
and still fully capable of beating Shovel Knight's ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean,
I saw that death battle.
Whole word about this mine
Yeah.
being haunted. I'll start
Yeah.
haunting it
If
myself.
but like the fact that like he goes from okay, a clearly haunted place and being like, yeah, that place was haunted, to there's no such thing as haunting. Like
Yeah.
it's that
internal consistency is not a thing in these games.
yeah.
But I mean, it's just the way the game works. So, for all the things that this game does wrong,
Yeah.
that was something that they did right. I got an item. Okay, here it is. Don't really need to show off too much more than that. It's an item. It's a key. It's key that...
This will progress you.
Yes. And it's so much better than the frickin' Zelda. Da-da-da-da!
Well, that one's like, you got a thing, man.
But then 10 seconds of silence later, you can finally move again.
Yeah.
No, this is just like, hey,
Well, it gives
I got
you-
an item.
it-
It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Cheese it.
Hey, you found the key.
Yes.
Did the ghosts have it?
I'm telling you, kids.
For the last time.
I actually remember this episode very vaguely.
Oh, was this an episode in the show?
Yes. I mean, all of these are based on stuff that happened in the show or the comics.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what gave them
And
away.
again, I vaguely recall the episode.
Is there an ever-
I just remember it happening. I don't remember any of the details about it, but I do remember it happening.
Is there ever an episode in which Scrooge tears a steel barge in half with his bare hands? Because that was in the comics.
It's possible. I really don't remember.
So
I do
this
vaguely
is
remember
the
what.
easiest, like, heart find ever.
Yep.
Like, that was like, here you go, and I was like, what?
I'm pretty sure this is also the easiest level in the game.
It's
Like
one
it
of
has
them.
always been. No, I'm pretty sure it was always the easiest level in the game.
Yeah.
They just
It's like a straight shot down, and that's it. Oh, in
Yeah.
case everyone's noticing, the actual, like, in-game like music and like sound effects are not playing at the moment because this LP has taught me on multiple occasions that if I am on Discord, I cannot be recording at the same time.
Yes, and that's all your fault.
I know it's all my fault, Zach. I'm aware. I'm aware.
Though I will admit part of it was me calling you and...
That was only during the credits after I beat the game. That's not really something to be too worried about.
Yeah. But you were also making mistakes.
I'm aware. I am a human man. I make all of the mistakes.
Hindsight is 20/20. Bouncing all around. You can't go back up.
So, whee!
Fuck off, Pandora.
Pandora
Why are
wants
you-
to play your music, man.
Pandora wants to do many things that I refuse to give Pandora. I will pay them. I don't know
Haha.
why if I pay...
Juked it.
Yep. But you still had to kill the slug.
Ooh. Well,
You did not trust your normal jump there, did you?
not even remotely. And I keep looking for secret crap. Well,
Yep.
cowardice, yes. Fear, yes.
Unfounded? No. No. It's not unfounded.
Like, sometimes in this game, the normal jump just, like, destroys me from the inside.
Yep.
Like, it happens a lot more in the later last level mostly,
Yes.
where it's the chains and the jumping that got me the worst in the last level. Because the chains were... I don't know how best to describe this. Sorry. So the... Like the little climbing chains, like you would have a
Yeah.
little section where you had to jump at just the right angle, like diagonally,
I know.
and grab the
I know.
chain, and you miss
That's-
it, and you miss it 3 times, and it's a timed section, and you just instantly die if you miss it twice.
Yep.
And it's
Well, that's how a lot of these old platformers worked.
like
That's
it
how,
was ball.
that's how Shovel Knight worked.
A little bit, yeah. It's ball-bustingly hard to keep the relatively short game long, so you feel like you get your money's worth. Because games have always been
Well, that's what replayability is.
like, I think games even back in the day were like $50 a pop,
Yep.
which back in the day was a lot of money.
Yep.
I did it. Look,
So-
I used a rock to dig.
Right. Because that makes perfect sense. But that's one of the strangest things about video games is that the price of a video game has
Remained
Comparatively speaking.
gone down.
yeah.
Because
And-
inflation and stuff has gone up, but the price of the video game itself has remained relatively the same.
Yeah,
Like the-
and people were extraordinarily pissy with the
$10 increase back in the day.
Yeah, from 60 to 50.
No, 50.
Or from 50 to 60.
Yeah. If it went from
But- But there were still games when the Super Nintendo was released that were $100 when they came out.
yeah.
And you want to know what one of those is?
DuckTales.
One of the most beloved games ever.
What?
Earthbound
Really?
was I believe it was $100 when the game came out.
Damn.
But even back then, it was a great value for the amount of time you could get out of it.
Right.
Because I think it was a 30-hour game,
Right.
which was way longer
Yeah.
than so many games.
And that's if you're like
Back then.
beelining it.
Well, no, I think if you were beelining, you can get it down to about, I'd say between 12 and 20. I could be completely wrong on these numbers.
Yeah.
It has been so long. I just remember it taking me several afternoons to beat the game when I was younger. Mm-hmm. When I was emulating. Cough, cough.
Man, like, at a certain point, that's the only way... That was the only way that you could play Earthbound.
Yeah.
Like, nowadays you can get it, but... Yeah. I don't... No one's gonna blame you for emulating Earthbound back in the day.
Yeah.
But, well, like... Now, at the same time, like, yes, the price of games have gone up, but there's a lot of extra stuff you gotta pay for with games nowadays. There's DLC content, there's the consoles that they go on.
Yep. Consoles are more expensive.
Especially if you're a PC gamer, jeez Louise.
Well, but if you're a PC gamer, you're also getting cheaper games.
Yes, you're getting cheaper games with the pricier of the devices to play it on.
It's a matter of trade-offs.
Yep.
I have gotten more than my value out of it because I believe my Steam library is valued at something like $6,000 at this point. Mm-hmm. But I've only spent maybe $2,000 over the 10 years I've had the game.
Yeah,
I've had Steam.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Like, Steam sales are the easiest way to just get decent games. Seriously, how did they follow him all the way down here?
Because plot armor.
Yeah.
So apparently there's 7,000 miles of track going down.
Yep.
Unless
all
you had
horizontal.
a sure... Ish. Well, if it's completely horizontal at that... At anything less than a 45-degree angle, it would still...
Eventually.
It would still be 10,000 miles at that point.
Yeah.
So he was just coasting down 10,000 miles of track, which, you know... That's obviously far too much. Even for a man like him.
Yep.
Or a duck like him.
No, you can call him a man. You can call him a man. It's okay.
Now he's a man. A man.
I don't know what the hell I was doing here. Like I did.
Absolutely nothing of value.
Yep. Just gonna dive down into the hole. Continue onward.
And you almost got eaten by a lip plant.
Yeah,
again.
It happens. I screwed myself out of a treasure chest.
Yep.
Not that one, but a treasure chest.
Because I'm pretty sure... Well, no, because you can get it from the other side.
Oh, you're right. I probably do. It's the Beagle Boys! And it's an ice cream, so it's whatever.
And you could have fixed it anyway, because the game resets stuff.
Yep.
And then you run over by the Beagle Boys again. And you're just why am I doing this?
Listen, the any time I'm not kicking the crap out of the Beagle Boys is time not well spent. Like, I'm pretty sure...
I have words. I
don't actually care about the Beagle Boys. It's not a big deal, dude.
No.
Although I feel like a modern day Scrooge would kick the crap out of the Beagle Boys, film it, and then sell it on the internet.
I don't know. He seems to be more the entrepreneur type.
Yeah.
Not really, because that would take all of his time, and he'd have to pay someone to, do the video editing, and
because he's not learning to do that. He's over 100. Technology? Are you kidding me?
Well, yeah, he's a duck of action.
Uh-huh.
And ducks of action do not learn video editing.
Nope.
Oh, the googly eyes. So dangerous.
Yep. So, there's actually an enemy in Ukulele that's just googly eyes, and when you get near it, it jumps onto a random object.
I'm still not impressed with that game. I'm just not.
It's whatever, I'm just telling you.
I'm just saying, man.
I enjoy it,
Not
so I will talk about it sometime.
Oh, and you just screwed yourself over on that.
Yep. But
Because you broke the wrong block.
it's fine.
But it doesn't matter because full
because
health.
cake.
This game is so
This level.
undecided.
It doesn't know when it wants to be happy or nice or mean to you.
Right. Because it's like, oh, we're going to put you through the thing. It's all like, hey, dude. You're going to take damage here unless you do it perfectly. But then it gives you health.
I bet you that health wasn't there in the original version.
I really don't remember. Because I played it when I was 12.
Oh, man. It's been a long time since I was 12.
I know. It's been a long time since I was 12.
Actually, it's been about 12 years since I've been 12.
Congratulations.
Oh.
It's been 18.
Man. I forgot. No, I didn't forget. I knew these weirdos were coming, but still. I got so confused when I got to this point. I was like, what?
Because... Because they just... Their art style doesn't fit. It looks more Hanna-Barbera than Disney.
Yeah.
And I just don't know why they're in there, because they just don't look like they
they're
fit
here to be
here.
a boss fight, apparently.
Yes, they
Apparently,
are.
this is Disney's version of those things that live at the center of the earth.
Yep.
But this guy,
And based on the amount of time that's left, you screw up at least once.
yeah, I do. But like, that's the way these bosses go for me. I take like a time to learn their pattern, or like I screw up royal. Either that, or the rest of that is just cutscenes.
Possible. Oh, you bounce on his head and you don't do no damage.
Well, that's 'cause he was
going into the background.
Oh, this attack gets me. Like, I do it perfectly that time, but that attack hits me a few times later. Woo! Woo! But yeah, I do not game over on this level. This level was piss baby easy.
Yeah. I forget if you can hit him while he's doing that.
I did hit him. Oh, you mean the rolly thing right now?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
So much wasted time.
Oh, you mean on the boss fight? Yep, there it is.
Oh, that was
That's the
just
death.
sad.
Yeah, that was the death sadness.
But there's just, I don't know. There's something about these boss fights. They
take a while.
Like the cutscenes, they just waste too much time.
They don't have the speed and like action-packedness to them that the Shantae games have.
Yeah.
Like the bosses in Shantae are involved. Like a lot of these boss fights with Scrooge are just stand around, wait for the enemy to finish their attack, hit him.
Yeah, but not it. They're, I don't know. They're just. That is one of the bad parts about these older games is.
Hey, we can't program
wasted
the
a lot of
boss to do a lot of different things.
Yeah.
He gets 2 attacks. That's all you get.
2 attacks, and they both take an incredible amount of time.
Yeah.
And once you hit him, you don't have any opportunity to hit him again.
As far as I'm
you
aware.
just stood there and took that one.
Yeah.
Just
I think somebody might have tried to call me or something.
possible.
Yeah, it did. Oh, look at this king giving up because I pogoed his head.
Yeah.
Although
He can roll around and, like, knock over... I don't understand the physics of this.
He is a terra-firm, which means he does terraforming.
Right.
Like, so how is the pogo jumping hurting him? I mean, I guess a pogo would hurt someone if you jumped on them with it. Isn't that how a guy died in Child's Play?
I don't know.
No. No, that was how a guy died in the Leprechaun movie.
Oh, God. Though.
Yeah, he gets a pogo stick and he just pogos the guy's chest. Oh, man. That was stupid.
Why?
I love it.
That little Vern Troyer looking little asshole.
Oh, they gave me a giant diamond, by the way.
Yeah, this diamond looks like every other diamond in the game, except just cut a little bit differently.
Yep. Easiest
Why
level.
did I make you play this game again?
I think you thought it would be funny. And to
right.
be fair,
it's just
you have
sad
been
at this point.
You have been laughing at my misfortune when I play
right.
it.
I mean, it's even the same color. It's just one of the small diamonds with a little bit more cut to it.
The shittiest level gets the shittiest treasure.
Yeah.
The back scratcher included.
In fact, I'm pretty sure that all of the other gems would be far more valuable than that one. Yeah. Because they're the same size with a better cut.
Yep.
Like a more attractive cut.
Yep. Oh, I can feel it setting. Don't let it set in, Zach. Don't let it set in.
I refuse to not let it set in.
No, I'm
because sometimes you just have to let the game be so incredibly invasive in your life.
Yeah.
You forget about all your own troubles.
That's the video games.
Oh well.
Time to dive into a pit of
another graceful
Look, you can barely see it because it's just there.
It's just there. Oh my God. Good night.
Good night.